Yes. What if everyone said it just a little more? Would the world be a better place? A nicer place? At MU Health, we're certain of one thing, that yes makes the world a healthier place. Yes is the strength to fight doubt, the fuel to find cures, and the unbreakable resolve to keep pushing further. At Mid-Missouri's only academic health center, yes isn't just changing lives, it's saving them.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, September the 21st. I'm going to introduce you to Adam Saunders. Good to have you here, Adam.
Hey, great to be here.
Today, you wear many different hats.
Indeed.
Today we're talking about the Columbia Crop Hunger Walk.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming up this Sunday, the 25th. We're going to be at Stevens Lake Park this year, and we're going to start at the Gordon Shelter. So that's a change from years in the past when we've been downtown, but this year, this coming Sunday, we'll be out at Stevens Lake Park.
So explain what you are accomplishing, you're trying to accomplish with the Columbia Crop Hunger Walk.
Well, it's a walk to raise money for both the Church World Service that does great work around the world in sustainable development and agriculture and helping with poverty and hunger relief, but it also supports organizations locally to raise awareness about hunger, poverty, and access to good food and to good resources here in our community.
Yeah. It's hard to believe, but it is so true. We have many people in our community who don't know where their next meal is going to come from.
Indeed, indeed. So this helps a lot of those safety net services, organizations locally that help people get those meals and nutrition that helps families thrive. That's really important to success.
So how are you raising the money?
Well, people can organize. You've probably heard about it, hopefully, before now, but it's not too late to help organize and raise money by sponsoring people who are walking or join the walk yourself. So either that's through your church congregation or a club or a group. Everybody's invited.
Do most people do it as a group, or do you have people who do it individually also?
Both. But it's more fun in a group. We try to get as many people out there as we can.
And then they look for sponsors to raise the money.
That's right. And so registration at the event starts at 1 o'clock at the Gordon Shelter, and we'll start the walk at 2 p.m.
So is there a cost for the registration?
No, but all the money we raise goes to support the Church World Service and the 5 local organizations.
Okay, so there's no cost to register, but if you're going to register, you want to make sure that you're going to raise the money. So you get a group of people together and go for sponsors and say, I'm going to be walking. Would you sponsor me? Are you asking people to walk a certain number of miles?
Indeed, yeah. We're going to be doing some laps around the park, as many as you want to do. But that's something that to raise awareness and about what we do, and there'll be different educational activities there at the registration booth as well.
How much you hope you'll raise?
That's a great question. We'll find out this Sunday.
Oh, so you're not even going to give us a ballpark figure?
Well, hopefully more than last year. That's our
And what
goal.
was last year?
I think it was $10,000. I think our goal is $12,000.
Well, that's a pretty good amount of money.
It is. It's a really generous community here in Columbia. I know people step up. They know that money just goes to good places.
Right. So if you raised about $10,000 last year, well, go for $15,000 this year.
Indeed. Maybe the year after. Well, 1 year at a time. Thank you.
All right, Adam. Thank you so much for coming by.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you later on for the Hootenanny thing.
Indeed, coming up.
Right. Okay. Now, we go from talking about the Columbia Crop Hunger Walk to the Columbia Public Schools Foundation, and I want to introduce you to Lynn Barnett and Sally Silvers. It's a pleasure to have
Nice to meet
both
you.
of you here.
Good to see you.
Now, for people who may not be aware of what the Columbia Public School Foundation is, tell us.
All right. The Columbia Public Schools Foundation is a foundation that was started by volunteers 20 years ago. All people that are interested in the education of children and supporting the Columbia Public Schools with programs, projects, grants that the teachers and administration wouldn't have without us.
Right. And it's a group, is it mainly ladies that are part of this?
Well, no, it's not necessarily mainly ladies. We have several gentlemen on the Board of Education. The ladies seem to be the energetic ones around it.
We were talking about that the other day. And ladies have a way of getting things done.
We're the soccer moms.
Yes. Ladies have a way of getting things done when they put their mind to it. Now, some of the men listening may get upset about this, but you have a way of getting things done sometimes that men can't do. And I don't know what it is that you do.
We
But you may-
multitask.
You multitask?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay. So how long have both of you been a part of the foundation?
I've been part of the foundation only 6 years because I was an administrator at the school district for several years.
And Sally?
I've been there for over 20 years.
She's a
Yes.
founder.
So you were on our Pepper and Friends show when it first
Yes, in
started.
the very beginning.
Yeah, of the foundation about 20 years or
Yes.
so ago. So how do you go about raising money?
Well, we have one event each year that is called our Hall of Leaders, where we recognize outstanding alumni, educators, and volunteers from the Columbia Public Schools. And people that were your favorite teacher, or someone that has been a room mother every single year that their children were in school.
You've been a room mother?
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I started in kindergarten.
You look like a good room mother.
Yes.
You look like a good
It was
mother.
great. I loved it.
We recognize those folks at an annual celebration, and through that celebration, people give money and it could continue the foundation.
Do you have fundraisers throughout the year, or are you depending on people to know your good name and want to donate?
We're depending. Go
Well,
ahead.
we are depending on people knowing us, but we do have a mailing at least once a year.
Asking
once
for-
a year,
asking for donation.
asking for funds.
I don't know if this is a fair question to ask you or not, but in the I'll try. And if you don't know,
Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
In the 20 years that foundation has been around, do you have any idea how much money you've
Yes.
raised?
We sure do.
Oh,
Yes,
you do?
we
Okay.
do,
That was a
yes.
fair question then.
It's a
knows it
fair
quite well.
question. I know it quite well. We have given away over $1 million in grants back to the school district, and we still have an endowment of $1.5 million.
My goodness.
So when you figure we are truly all volunteers and have raised close to $3 million,
Oh my goodness.
it's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. So you've given away over
Given
$1
away.
million.
Yes.
Over $1 million. If it were not for your organization, the schools wouldn't have had that money.
Right.
And then
Right.
you've got money still put aside that
Right.
you're ready to give away to people.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do they get that money? They come and ask for it?
They write grants.
Yeah.
They write grants, and we read those grants and decide if we're going to fund them or not.
Okay. That's got to be hard. Isn't it?
It's fun. It's
Yeah, I'm
fun.
sure it
They
is.
they really write exciting things.
All right, ladies. Well, I appreciate you coming by here so much. If people want more information about the Columbia Public Schools Foundation, what do they need to do?
You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yes.
And cpsf.org.
CPS
F as in Columbia Public Schools Foundation.
.org. And that will get it. And if they want to write a check to you, they
CPSF, Post Office Box 1234.
Okay.
How fabulous is that?
that is easy. That's easy to remember. All right, Lynn and Sally, I appreciate you coming
Thank you.
by, and
Thank you.
continued success with the Columbia Public Schools Foundation. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Tomorrow we're going to talk about earthquakes. The interesting guy is with us. We're out of time for today. We'll look for you then. Bye-bye.